This is one of those rare gut-punching moments in history when everything shifts. Not because some law got rewritten on paper. No, because deep down in the hearts and minds of everyday people, something just broke. And once that crack appears, it doesn't heal overnight. Right now, across Abbey Phillip and spreading fast to cities nationwide, people are waking up. Folks who never paid attention to street protests before, people who've spent years nodding along to tough on crime talk, to back the blue slogans, to every official story from the right. Suddenly, they're staring at their screens and asking the same explosive question out loud. Why in God's name are federal agents gunning down American citizens on our own streets? Let's cut straight to the facts. On January 24th, agents from the Department of Homeland Security, Border Patrol, ICE, the whole federal machine, shot and killed a 37-year-old U.S. citizen named Alex Pretty during an immigration enforcement action in Minneapolis. This man was an ICU nurse at the VA hospital, dedicated to saving veterans' lives every single day. He held a valid permit to carry a firearm in Minnesota. But on that street, bystander videos captured the truth. He was holding nothing but his phone, documenting, watching. Then agents tackled him, pinned him down, and fired multiple rounds into him. This wasn't some chaotic traffic stop that spiraled. This wasn't a high-risk raid on armed fugitives with warrants. This happened right in the middle of protests. Protests against exactly this kind of aggressive federal operation. American citizens on American soil shot by their own government's agents in broad daylight. Now stop and think. When has this country ever seen federal forces open fire on citizens during protests, and the immediate response from the top wasn't, "We're investigating, we want full transparency," or even basic restraint? Instead, what did we get? Officials rushed to the microphones, branded the dead man a threat before the blood was even dry, circled the wagons around the agents, and pushed a narrative that videos directly contradict. They claimed he approached with a gun drawn, ready to massacre officers. The footage? It shows a phone in his hand, clear as day, no spin, no delay for official talking points, just raw reality. This is the nightmare people have warned about for years. Power without accountability, unchecked authority that turns lethal, and the real earthquake here, the shockwaves aren't staying in the usual activist circles. They're hitting conservatives hard, people who built their worldview around trusting law enforcement, around law and order, around the institutions they helped elect. Now those same voices are breaking ranks. They're demanding real answers. Republicans in Congress aren't just offering blind loyalty anymore. They're calling for serious investigations into what happened in Minneapolis. That's not politics as usual. That's a fracture in trust at the national level. When the people who once defended every official line start questioning it because they saw the video with their own eyes, that's not a protest movement. That's a tipping point. Public confidence is crumbling, not just on one side of the aisle, but crossing over. People are finally looking at raw power without oversight and asking, what does this really cost us? And listen to this. Here's a man who knows exactly what that turning point feels like. Reverend Rob Schenck spent 35 years deep in the religious right. He was an activist, pushing hard, helping shape the very forces that dominate today. He admits it. He caused damage. He helped deliver the systems now inflicting pain on so many, twisting the very message of compassion he thought he stood for. He was on the wrong side, contradicting everything he claimed to believe. But now, he's here on these streets, owning his past. He's doing the hard work of repair in his soul, repair in the world where real people live with the fallout from decades of harm. He says it straight. It came too late for some things. But with the time he has left, he's showing up, standing in solidarity. And here's the part that hits hardest. He's found more genuine grace, more real welcome from the people protesting here than he ever saw from the so-called Christian leaders he ran with back then. The ones he thought were his allies? They wouldn't have extended the hand these folks have given him. Not 10 years ago, not 20, not 30. This, he says, is redemption. Redemption on a massive scale, and redemption in his own small, personal story. A man who once fueled division, now walking alongside those he once opposed, because the truth demanded it. If you value this kind of unfiltered truth, raw, fearless, no punches pulled, Hit that subscribe button right now. The link's in the description. We're in uncharted territory here. Trust is fracturing. Questions are multiplying, and the videos don't lie. We keep exposing what matters. Stay with us.